Selamat sejahtera and have a good day to our lecturer Dr. Saiful. Today, our group are going to present about the dangerous good symbols in packaging. My name is Pei Yee. The learning objective of this topic is to understand the criteria used to determine whether the goods should be considered as dangerous, and also the working knowledge of the classes of dangerous goods symbol and their respective functions. The first class of dangerous good symbols in packaging is explosives. Chemical explosions are usually caused by very rapid burning of substance or mixtures in the presence of oxygen in the air. In these cases, there are 6 divisions of explosions. First, the substances and articles that have a mass explosion hazard. Next, substance and articles which have a projection hazard but not a mass explosion hazard. And also there are 4 other divisions in these cases. Next, we continue to the class 2 dangerous good symbol in packaging, which is gases. It covers compressed gases, liquefied gases, dissolved gases, refrigerated liquefied gases, moistures of gases, and aerosol dispensers, all articles containing gas. There are 3 subdivisions. First division in this case is the flammable gases. Example of these gases are butane and propane. Second is the non-flammable and non-toxic gases. These gases are mostly efficients, which they replace the oxygens in the atmosphere or oxidizing gases that contribute oxygen to a fire. Examples of these gases in this group include nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. We come to the last group, which is toxic gases. These gases are known to be or are suspected of being toxic or corrosive. Example of these gases is chlorine and sulfur dioxide. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ming Wei and I'm going to present about class 3, which is flammable liquid. Flammable liquids have a flash point under 37.8 degrees Celsius. It is generally regarded as chemical pure. For example, ethyl chloride has flash point under negative 29 degrees Celsius and benzene, which is negative 11 degrees Celsius. The flash point of flammable liquids may vary if the substance contains another substances or impurities. The fact of flammable liquids, it is the vapor burns but not the liquid itself. So the rate at which a liquid produces flammable vapors depend upon its vapor pressure. The vaporization rate increases as the temperature increases. Therefore, flammable liquid is more hazardous at elevated temperatures than at room temperature. Next, I'm going to present about class 4, which is flammable solid. Flammable solid is defined as any material in the solid phase of metal that can readily undergo combustion in the presence of a source of ignition under standard circumstances. There are 3 types of flammable solid. The first is the flammable solid itself, second, substances liable to spontaneous combustion, and the third one, substances which in contact with water emit flammable gases. For the class 4.1, the flammable solid, it is the self-reactive substances and some explosive. It can be either powders, fibers, or even pastry substances. For example, magnesium powder and also matches. For the class 4.2, substances liable to spontaneous combustion, it is including mixtures and also solution which ignite within 5 minutes of coming into contact with air or may heat up once contact with air. It will only ignite in large amount or after long periods of time. For example, sodium sulfides and also white phosphorus. For class 4.3, substances which in contact with water emit flammable gases. Once the substance contact with water, substances are liable to become spontaneously flammable or to give off flammable gases in dangerous quantities. For example, ferrosilicon and also aluminum silicate.
Hi, my name is Kar Wai. So, fifth class is oxidizing substance and organic peroxides. This class consists of two groups, which the first one is oxidizing substance will, under certain circumstances, produce their own oxygens. For this reason, oxidizing substances increase the risk and intensity of fire in combustions, material with which they come into contact. Most oxidizing substances react violently with acids, creating toxic gases. For instance, substances in this class are hydrogen peroxides and sodium peroxides. The second group is organic peroxides, are substances which decompose at normal or elevated temperature, resulting in harmful or flammable gases or vapors. It is particularly important to avoid contact with ice at all costs. For example of the substance in this class are organic peroxides. From class B to F, substances in this class are probably among the most dangerous substances transported by ship. The sixth class is toxic and infectious substance. So this class comprises of two groups as well. The first group is toxic substances are liable to cause death or serious injury if swallowed or inhaled, or by skin contact. It is important to keep all toxic substances away from foodstuff. Many pesticides are toxic substances. Examples of the substances in this class are arsenic, hydrochloric acids, and mercury compound. The second group is infectious substances are those known or are expected to contain microorganisms, includes bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungi, and other agents which can cause disease in humans or animals. For example, medical waste, infectious substances, which are affecting humans.
Hi, my name is Ming Wei, and I would like to present about the Class 7 and Class 8, which is the radioactive material and corrosive substance. For radioactive material, all are dangerous, as they emit the radiation, which is invisible and it may damage to our body tissue. The carriage of the radioactive materials will involve in special procedure and equipment, and those involved in handling radioactive materials will receive the specialist training. The most common of example is uranium metaphoric and uranic nitrate. Well, for the corrosive substances are those substances which will cause severe damage when in contact with living tissue, or in the case of leakage, it will materially damage or even destroy other cargoes or the framework of the ship by a chemical reaction. For example, acid and sodium chloride.
Hi, my name is Fatin Nurina and I'm going to explain about the last class of dangerous goods, which is the miscellaneous dangerous substances and articles in bracket class 9 and environmentally hazardous substances. Hazard class 9 is a class or category for miscellaneous hazardous cargo that does not fit neatly into any other 8 classes of hazard. However, many common materials fall into this category, so businesses shouldn't dismiss its potential importance. Some common examples of Class 9 goods including zinc oxide, airbag inflator modules, lithium-ion batteries, ammonium nitrate fertilizer, asbestos, genetically modified organisms and microbes, and lastly, dry ice. This is the hazard symbol for Class 9 dangerous goods. It has 7 vertical stripes on the upper half in black with white color background and underlying figure 9 in the bottom corner. They classify hazard class 9 as any materials with defects that could potentially impair flight crew's ability to perform their duties, as well as several other broad categories including environmental pollutants, including materials classified as marine pollutants, materials transported at elevated temperatures, general hazardous substances, and hazardous waste.